When we determine that the United States must hold individuals to keep them from carrying out an act of war, we will do so.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order.
As of today, we're changing the laws governing information sharing. And as importantly, we're changing the culture of our various agencies.
Any prolonged detention is carefully evaluated and justified.
They don't want you to smile. They don't want you to laugh. They don't want you to speak. They don't want you to think. They want you to confide in their lives, keep you supervised, pay off their debts and fines until you finally die. This is the individual separated states of America, and they successfully abused our views and human character. Cause conflict among us is the blueprint they're using to prevent us from uniting and starting a revolution. We're thrown into this world of thorns as soon as we're born, and forced to conform to what's depicted as the norm. The system above us doesn't love us. How are we supposed to respect authority when it takes advantage of us? How many children had to take a bullet in the name of freedom? How can a populace create progress with nobody to lead them? How many starving infants have to die cause there's no one to feed them? Your son just turned 18, well thank God cause we need him. How could a land of opportunities have the wrong priorities where you can prosper as long as you're not a minority? That piece of cloth doesn't mean that much more to me. I refuse to be what you want me to conform to be. I'm sick of these suits and ties, truthless lies, laughing from behind the desk at our useless lies. I'm beginning to think that my existence is meaningless, cause to them we ain't nothing but numbers and fingerprints. Sick of these suits and ties, truthless lies, laughing from behind the desk at our useless lies. I'm beginning to think that my existence is meaningless, cause to them we ain't nothing but numbers and fingerprints. We ain't nothing but numbers and fingerprints. To them we ain't nothing but numbers and fingerprints. Can't you see that we're nothing but numbers and fingerprints? To them we're nothing, you're nothing. We ain't nothing but numbers and fingerprints. To them we ain't nothing but numbers and fingerprints. Can't you see that we're nothing but numbers and fingerprints? To them we're nothing. Did you hear me or nothing? Sick of this new age propaganda that the media has demonstrated. Sick of being fed lies and constantly manipulated by these corporate strategies, exploiting global tragedies just so they can boost board member salaries. I wish that you could see the bigger picture. You spend your money on things you don't need just to make them richer. They've made you so greedy you'll spend thousands on a TV while AIDS victims and cancer patients keep getting sicker. I pity I live in this insidious nation. I can't even prove I exist without proper identification, and my identity can be stolen at any time. It's almost like my life isn't even really mine. I'm ruled by quarters, nickels, pennies, dimes. Politicians embezzle millions while I'm arrested for petty crimes. They're after our children, wallets, and lives, and if we do nothing to stop it, it's going to be like this until we die. I'm sick of these suits and ties, truthless lies, laughing from behind the desk at our useless lies. I'm beginning to think that my existence is meaningless, cause to them we ain't nothing but numbers and fingerprints. Sick of these suits and ties, truthless lies, laughing from behind the desk at our useless lies. I'm beginning to think that my existence is meaningless, cause to them we ain't nothing but numbers and fingerprints. We ain't nothing but numbers and fingerprints. To them we ain't nothing but numbers and fingerprints. Can't you see that we're nothing but numbers and fingerprints? To them we're nothing, you're nothing. We ain't nothing but numbers and fingerprints. To them we ain't nothing but numbers and fingerprints. Can't you see that we're nothing but numbers and fingerprints? To them we're nothing. Did you hear me or nothing? I think it's funny. People complain about being oppressed by the metaphysical force they call the man. They need the man. Without an authoritative figure above them to enforce order, people would indulge within their destructive animalistic impulses and throw themselves into a world of chaos and anarchy. When people realize they have power, they don't know how to use it. So what spawns from that are riots, civil war, and eventually, the collapse of an entire nation. Without any structure or guidelines on how to live their lives, society would implode within itself. Just let us take care of everything, because we're watching.